Hello and welcome to News 9. I am Nishchita, and first up, an FIR has been registered against Pramod Mutalik for allegedly making remarks in Babri Masjid. Yesterday, while speaking to the media, Mutalik said that he was the one who demolished Babri Masjid and also said that he will destroy 2 other mosques in Kashi and Mathura. The FIR has been registered based on the complaint of the members of Social Democratic Party of India. Well, Pramod Mutalik yesterday had made inflammatory statements like he accepted to being part of the Babri Masjid demolition. In fact, Pramod Mutalik also went on to threaten that 2 other mosques will be demolished. Let's listen to what Pramod Mutalik had to say yesterday.
ಹೌದು, ನಾನು ಎದೆ ತಟ್ಟಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಅಭಿಮಾನದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬಾಬರ್ ಮಸೀದಿಯನ್ನ ಧ್ವಂಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಗಲ್ಲಿಗೇರಿಸಲಿ. ರಾಮ್ ಮಂದಿರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಿಜ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಪಿತೂರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದು, ಮಂದಿರ ವಹಿವನಂಗೆ ಮಂದಿರವಲ್ಲೇ ಕಟ್ಟುವೆವು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಸೀದಿಯನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕೇ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮಸೀದಿ ಯಾರ್ದು? ಬಾಬರ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ವಿದೇಶಿಯ ಒಬ್ಬ ಆಕ್ರಮಕ ಲೂಟಿಕೋರ. ಸೊ ಅಂತವನ ಮಸೀದಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮರು ಬಾಬರ್ ಪರವಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೂಗಳೆಲ್ಲರೂ ರಾಮನ ಪರವಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ರಾಮ್ ಮಂದಿರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಬಾಬರ್ ಮಸೀದಿಯನ್ನು ಒಡೆದವರು ನಾನು ಎದೆ ತಟ್ಟಿ ಸ್ವಾಭಿಮಾನದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹೌದು, ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಪಿತೂರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಧ್ವಂಸ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂದಿರವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟೋರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾಳೆ ಭವ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಮಂದಿರವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟುವಂತದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಅದು.
In fact, Pramod Mutalik going on to state that it is his duty to actually build a temple and that he is proud to acknowledge the fact that he was part of the Babri Masjid demolition, and now demanding action against Pramod Mutalik, the Sri Rama Sena chief. A complaint has been lodged against him and FIR has been registered against him. Let's listen to what the complainant had to say.
He is accepting his involvement in demolition of Babri Masjid, and his involvement in molesting girls in Mangalore, and he's accepting all the involvement in the violence, in the communal violence. First, we went to Bull Temple Road, and we saw that his communal speech was going on. We just heard the communal speech, and we got a recording also. We took the recording and made a series. We made series and brought to the notice of the police. So we are just going to complain about this. So we have lodged the complaint. We are just waiting for the FIR to be.
Well, in fact, the complainant Irfan going on to state that they have a video recording of Pramod Mutalik's inflammatory speech, and that's the reason why they went ahead and filed a complaint. This comes in the backdrop of a Cobra posting operation, in which the sting operation has gone on to unveil that the Babri Masjid demolition case was not an impulsive reaction of angry car sevaks, but was a planned operation. The sting operation that has now been made public goes on to show several car sevaks actually giving out their statement and saying that they were trained for several days in the presence of frontline raiders. They were asked to take an oath, and then the demolition had begun. Many of the BJP leaders' names too have surfaced in this particular report, be it Murli Manohar Joshi, L.K. Advani, or for that matter even Uma Bharati and former Prime Minister Narasimha Rao as well. They were believed to know of the fact that it was a planned demolition. And now the Sri Rama Sena chief saying that he was part of the Babri Masjid demolition and that he's proud of it. And while Ramya, who has been very active on Twitter in the run-up to the elections, took a dig at Narendra Modi. Last night, Ramya tweeted, and I quote, "Modi says Congress' one-point agenda is to further Rahul's career. And what about you, sir?" Unquote. Well, Ramya, who is currently contesting for the Lok Sabha elections from Mandya constituency for the Congress, seems to be hinting that even the BJP is aiming to further Modi's career with the Twitter rant. Well, this is what Ramya went on to state on Twitter, that if Congress's one-point agenda is to further Rahul Gandhi's career, then what about the BJP? Let's not forget that this time around the BJP is not saying Bhajpa Sarkar but is in fact saying Modi Sarkar, which means that they're desperately trying to ride the Modi wave, trying to create the Modi wave. And now Ramya taking pot shots for the very same issue, taking to Twitter and saying that if Congress's one-point agenda is to further Rahul's career, then what about the BJP and Modi? Well, let's once again take a look at what Ramya has posted on Twitter. This was a few hours back on Twitter, where Ramya took to it and said, Modi says Congress's one-point agenda is to further Rahul's career. And what about you, sir? Well, this is what Ramya went on to tweet. She said that though on one hand it seems like the BJP is accusing the Congress of using the party and the elections to further Rahul Gandhi's career, Ramya posed the same question to BJP and Modi. And well, the Congress High Command's ploy of one ticket for one family is leaving many senior party men edgy in Telangana. The party, which is on the verge of finalizing its candidates for the soon-to-be divided state, is said to be employing this strategy to achieve two objectives with one shot.
Several Telangana Congress leaders have been lobbying hard in Delhi to get their family members also nominated for the Assembly and Lok Sabha elections. 10 Janpath hopes to preempt politics being monopolized by just a few families and also infuse fresh blood into the party. Finding the greedy senior leaders too hot to handle, the party high command has enforced the one family, one ticket strategy to ensure balance in the allotment of tickets. As part of its ploy, the Congress top brass will accede to their demands to nominate their family members. In the bargain, the senior leaders will have to sacrifice their own electoral ambitions for the sake of their kin. Congress gets tough with former ministers. The party is yet to announce its list of candidates for Telangana, but two prominent former ministers of Telangana have already been reportedly denied tickets on these grounds. Sabita Indra Reddy, former Home Minister, and Shankar Rao, a controversial minister of Kiran Kumar Reddy regime, are among those who are destined to lose their candidature this time. Sabita Indra Reddy is one leader aspiring to field her son Karthik Reddy from the Chevala Lok Sabha constituency this time. The party high command has reportedly agreed to accommodate Karthik Reddy either in the Assembly or Lok Sabha list, but in return, Sabita was reportedly asked to give up her candidature from Maheshwaram Assembly constituency. Similarly, another former minister, Shankar Rao, is likely to be deprived a Congress ticket. The controversial leader was not only seeking re-election from his cantonment seat, but has also been pressing for a party ticket for his daughter Ashmita. But then, the Congress High Command has been looking for a strong reason to sideline Shankar Rao this time. The party top leadership is seized of the ground reality that the intemperate leader had ruined his popularity in the constituency thanks to a host of controversies. Shankar Rao was rewarded with a ministry in the Kiran Kumar Reddy government for all his loyalty to the Gandhi family, but the mercurial leader lost his job within months after he became a major embarrassment for the Kiran Kumar Reddy government and for the party. The party high command, making its mood very clear, hasn't really dampened the spirits of other senior leaders. TPCC Chief Ponnala Lakshmaya, Congress Steering Committee Chief Uttam Kumar Reddy, senior leaders Jana Reddy and DK Aruna are still camping in Delhi. They are looking to lobby hard till the last minute to ensure that their kith and kin make it to the party's official list. Durga Prasad, News 9, Hyderabad.
The traffic cops of Bengaluru conducted a surprise drunken driving check on private and government buses in the city. The checking was conducted near Majestic after several complaints that bus drivers were driving in an inebriated condition surfaced. They also cancelled the license of driver of SRE Travels bus, which was heading to Davangere from Bengaluru after they found he was drunk. Well, several government buses too were checked, and numerous drivers are now facing penalty for driving drunk. This move of Bengaluru Traffic Police came after numerous complaints surfaced that many of the bus drivers were actually consuming alcohol and driving. And while rogue bikers were back to haunt commuters in central Delhi, they were spotted driving harshly around Tilak Marg, Bahadur Shah Zafar Marg and ITO. The bikers stopped their daredevilry on seeing a PCR van near the police headquarters but stepped on the gas once out of sight. Since the roads were unmanned, the bikers, most of them wearing skull caps, ran amok. They shouted and waved as they maneuvered dangerously. The cops, who have been on the back foot after being criticized for using excessive force, checked about 288 vehicles, of which 237 were bikes. Acting on a phone call about the ruckus at around 1 a.m., police carried out a checking drive when 9 bikers were penalized and 4 motorcycles impounded. They were booked under the Motor Vehicle Act. And while a massive fire erupted at a clothes shop in Ujjain, materials worth lakhs were gutted in the blaze. Several fire tenders have been rushed to the spot. The cause of the fire is not known as yet, and no casualties have been reported either. And in fact, a massive fire broke out at a cloth shop in Ujjain.